My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love. Yes, I'm doing the reading on my bed because I have on the AC. It is so hot, guys, and I think that's why we're getting so many tropical storms. It's just the warm water is really driving these storms right now. Because it's just so bloody hot. It's just so warm, you know. So, while some people have the luxury of saying that global warming is a Chinese hoax, small island developing states, we don't have that luxury. We are on the front line of it and we get the brunt of it. So, climate change is real. Uh, those who don't want to face it, that's their business, but it's real. We feel it. We feel it. All right, guys, so welcome to your karmic reading, the karmic or third party. I like to call it third party reading. Karmic is easy to say when you're actually doing the read because less words, but I like to say third party reading. Alrighty. Let's see who's coming through to tell us about their third party, their karmic. Who's coming through to talk about their karmic partner? Who's coming through? What the fuck? Alright, so this is a liberator. What I'm getting, somebody's freeing themselves. It says here, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns, and it's a blue card, so that's throat chakra activation. So this person is seeing the light. Look, they're seeing the light. There's a purity that they've gotten within, and they are seeing the light about this situation here, right? And they're freeing themselves. They're freeing themselves from programming. Could be programming from their family, what they got from they were younger, that people stay in toxic relationships, for the children. People are concerned about how other people might feel, what other people might think. They might be concerned about the church. Maybe some of them might belong to religious denominations that frown upon divorce and those different things. So they're freeing themselves from programming because they're recognizing that their happiness is important too. Okay? And it's also about freeing the karmic too, so that they can be happy, so that they can find true love. It's about that. It's about being unselfish. It's about wanting the best for them too. And you can't want the best for them if you're only giving piece of your soul because your heart belongs to another. So it's about wanting the best for them too. Femme fatale in reverse. Inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. So I'm getting that, sex, money and power, how cliched, was probably a big part, or is probably a big part of this connection. All right. I'm really drawn to the colors today, and I don't usually, I don't usually do that. But the black and the red, it's like evil and passion, especially the black. There's a darkness that surrounds it. So I'm getting a lot. Whilst we think it's just calm at play, but there's also interference here too. This connection also has its roots in darkness. Really getting a lot of negativity from that particular card today. We have victim. Okay. It says prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. So this person is coming out of victim mode. It could be that they really were a victim and they were being unfairly treated. But as I told you, You're never, spiritually, you're never a victim. You're there to learn a particular lesson, okay? And this is what this person is finding out. They're removing themselves from that victim mode, that victim mentality, and they're owning the part that they played in this drama. Because as much as we like to demonize a karmic, it takes two. Okay? It's not a one-sided thing. It takes two. So this person is owning their shit. We all have to take accountability for our actions. We all do. And this person, they're finally taking accountability for theirs. They're seeing truth. Child orphan, they're dealing with their abandonment issues. This is the root cause of their issues: abandonment. Feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families, so that the love that they didn't get in their roots, in their beginnings, in their foundation, because this is brown, it's about root chakra, right? Browny red, it's about root chakra. So the foundation that they didn't get, they keep seeking it in other people, to get that nurturing, that mothering, that parenting. They keep seeking that in their partner, and they're recognizing that this is a toxic habit that has only manifested codependent relationships. What is this person dealing with? They're also dealing with their lies. We have storyteller in reverse. And it's their lies that have caused a lot of blockages in their heart chakra, so they're unable to express their emotions and their feelings appropriately and with authenticity. So it says here, making up tales that harm others. So this person has been so deceitful, and they've caused so much harm, and they're really owning that now. They've caused themselves heartbreak, and they've caused the karmic heartbreak, and they've caused the viewer, you, a lot of heartbreak too. So they're seeing this now. That's what I'm getting. They're seeing the truth of this now. And they're returning to child magical. They're turning to seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. So this person, I'm watching the pink here. They're receiving downloads about your connection, and they're receiving downloads about the karmic, and it's really putting them in a position where they're believing in spirit again. This person had a blockage in their heart, and heart chakra, that is the gateway to all the upper chakras. That's the gateway to truth. That's the gateway to the spiritual downloads and then the other dimensions, right? So because this person had a blockage in their heart chakra, they weren't able to process their feelings appropriately. Once you have blockages there, then you can't see yourself authentically. You can't express yourself authentically. And then definitely there are other things that don't function as well. It really interferes with your connection to spirit. And then we have here vampire. And again, I'm really drawn to dark colors today. And it says, it's a light aspect though. It says, makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. So your person is realizing, and through the intervention of spirit, because we have 7 cards, and I'm guided only to take 7 cards today. Through the intervention of spirit, they are recognizing who is draining them. Okay? Who is draining their energy? Who is a spiritual or energetic vampire? And it is so weird that I get this card because I tuned into my DM last week, and he literally had a drain, a hole in his aura that was draining like his life force into this dark hole that had been created by a negative attachment. So just being in this toxic setup, because he's in a toxic setup, I don't know if he's recognizing that, in this toxic setup was draining his life force and his energy, right? So we have a vampire. So someone is an energetic vampire, and sometimes it's so draining that you just can't see your way out of particular situations, okay, because you're just struggling to survive. All right, so we can have a look now. Whoa, how stuck is this? Wow, how stuck is that? The cards literally like fused together, and I could hardly prize them. Wow. All right, so let's see what's happening here. What is the energy of this reading? A Queen of Pentacles. So if you know your karmic is a Capricorn, this reading is for you. But it's about the material world, right? This is the Queen of Pentacles. Her concern is about the material world. She's concerned about mothering. Somebody's still putting effort into this connection, but somebody wanted to move on to calmer waters because they're recognizing that this is not love. They might have been staying here for the children, but there's a soul contract that they want to move towards, but they're feeling stuck. And that's because they're focusing on the pentacles instead of the spiritual connection. All right, that's your reading, guys. Somebody could be drowning themselves in work too. I'm getting that message. All right. So when your person, when they think of the karmic, this karmic connection, what's their headspace like? What is going on in that headspace? Bloody hell. Did you see it? Wow. Did you see how those cards just flew? Wow. All right. So the first card we got was the Ace of Wands in reverse. This person is thinking the passion has died in this connection. It's gone. The passion has died. And it's the passion dying is a very critical part of what's happening here, because that's why they came together. We saw that. Femme fatale. Because of the sex, right? That was one of the draws. It's money, sex, and power, right? But the passion has died in this connection. And it looks like the money has died as well. We have here the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So your person is experiencing karma, and this karma is manifesting itself in that there's no longer any passion in this connection, and there might even be experiencing financial losses in this connection. So all the reasons why they hooked up with this person, spirit has taken it away, and that's part of their karma. Okay, that is part of their karma. What's also happening here? Secrets are being revealed. We have here the moon. The moon. What was hidden is now uncovered. Okay. Now the Ace of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Six of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. So secrets being revealed, and someone taking charge of their life, taking charge of the situation. That's what they're thinking about doing. We have a Taurus, we have an Aries here. What I'm also getting from the Emperor card is this, your person, they might want to leave, but they might be a provider, and they might be a father or a mother in this connection here. So they're thinking about their responsibilities. Okay. It could be also that their karmic is in charge of the situation, maybe very authoritative and dominant. So they might have gotten into this situation where they felt that they were in charge, that they had the power. But now they're in it. They're recognizing that somebody has power over them. So the sex, the money, and the power has been removed from them. They are getting their karma. That's how they're getting their karma. Everything that they went into this connection for is being removed, has been removed. What else are they thinking? Okay, let me shift this down a bit so we can really get into these cards. All right, first card we got in the second row about what they're thinking. They're thinking that they need to release this burden. Okay, this is the 10 of Wands up in reverse. So they are feeling burdened and bogged down by responsibilities and by heartbreak. They want to come out of heartbreak. with their heart broken, but they're here trapped in this karmic cycle. Now, 10 of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. 3 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy here. So they're here, they want this wheel to turn and release them, but they're feeling trapped. 10 of Wands tells me they're trapped. Wheel of Fortune reverse tells me they're trapped, and they're just here wishing that they were single, wishing that they were independent and not codependent, wishing that they were financially able to just roll out of the situation. But right now, they're juggling. They're juggling because they abandoned their ascension. You see, they turned their back on this ladder. You see that? They abandoned their ascension, their spiritual growth, to focus on the Pentacles, to hide behind a mask, to not be their authentic self. And that's why they're getting their karma. Let's find out what's keeping these people together. So it's so burdensome. There's a lot of responsibilities here. There's so much darkness surrounding this connection. Your person's feeling unstable. They're juggling. What's keeping these people together? What's keeping these people? Whoa. Okay. What's keeping these people together? One second. Getting several messages here. Alrighty. What's keeping these people together? Illusions, daydreams, not wanting to explore their other options. They're just feeling stuck. They're just naturally feeling stuck. And they're in a cycle of pain, shame, and regret, and they don't know how to walk away from things that no longer serve them. Some of them might be indulging in numbing behaviors like alcoholism and so on, and so they're not seeing their way properly. Others might be in distorted masculine energy, where they've given their power over to someone or something else. They're so consumed with, power, fame, and recognition that they're willing to undergo this torture to be admired by people on the outside. So they might like how this karmic relationship looks on the outside and the impression and the image, and they're willing to, stay there in the darkness to enjoy that. The person that I'm channeling might be a provider, a father figure, and that's why they're thinking about their responsibilities. Okay? And that's why they're together. Alright, so I'm going to go in the extended. And in the extended, what we're going to do, we're going to see what's the heart space energy that they have for the karmic. We're going to look at how the karmic feels about your person, how the karmic feels about you, what's the karmic hiding, and the outcome of this connection by the end of the month. My extendeds, the extendeds that are labeled September are still $1.44, but any extendeds labeled October, it's $2.22. Okay, so anything in September, the introductory price is still on, but once it's labeled October, then it's going to be the normal price, the $2.22. All right, so join me in the extended. Let's have a further look at these energies and see where it takes us. Okay. All right, guys, take care. Bye. If you're not able to join me in the extended, could you just like or make a comment? I would really appreciate that, and it really helps the video circulate, and it really helps my channel. Okay. All right, guys, take care. Bye.